ABL Media Center highlight.
30th Annual Super Tuesday, 19th Women of Vision Breakfast. Have you seen them? They are the women of vision. These are they who reach beyond their grasp and try when they are weary. These are the women who make a way out of no way. Women of vision who arrive early and stay late and have discovered that 4 o'clock comes twice a day. Women of vision who have a sense of oughtness, dedication and determination, perseverance, true grit and mother wit. These are the women who understand what it means to turn a stumbling block into a stepping stone and an obstacle into an opportunity, a barrier into a benchmark, a mess into a miracle. And even when you believe you've reached the end of your rope, we tie a knot and hold on. Have you seen them? These are the women of vision who are jugglers of it all. These women understand and know it's 24/7. Stress, how do you spell relief? Mari Evans says it this way: I am a black woman, tall as a cypress, strong beyond all definition, still defying all place and time and circumstance, assailed, impervious, indestructible. Look on us. Look on us, look on us, and be renewed. Good morning. To the community of faith, and certainly to our Master of Ceremonies, Mr. B. Mitchell King, from the Metro East Region, manager of Georgia Power, and to the President and CEO for her vision and leadership, Leona Barr Davenport, who keeps her finger on the pulse of the possible, to our very impressive chair of Atlanta Business League, Miss Mary Parker, for her entrepreneurial acumen and recognized success, to the members of the board for their servant leadership, to our noteworthy honorees who make us deservedly proud for 2014 Super Tuesday, and for those who have come in their individual and representative capacities across the width and the breadth of Atlanta, the state of Georgia, and beyond. Political candidates who are in office and those who want to be, hello, and to the vibrant and vital business community, Panhellenic family, sister links, ladies and gentlemen. Bountiful thanks to the Atlanta Business League for your nomination and selections committee, for your positive consideration of my body of work, and my mantra, have speech, will travel. Thank you for finding my efforts worthy of this auspicious and humbling honor, the induction into the 2014 Hall of Fame. For me, this suggests that my work has moved from success to significance. And to receive this stellar recognition in my adopted hometown makes me really reflective and appreciative. One great day, control, invest, own. Be reminded that the two most important days in your life are the days that you were born and the day you find out why. In life, it's critical that you do what you love. At the podium, I am doing what I love. My career has not been shaped by fame or fortune because the real beauty is inside out. With strength and courage and knowledge that nothing will work unless you do. We are all gifted because that's our inheritance. Speaking is my gift by the grace and favor of God. to constantly pursue the connectivity between speaker and listener. For it was the phenomenal woman, Dr. Maya Angelou, who said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." My goal has been and is to inform and encourage, to persuade, to convince, and to uplift, because you can frame your destiny. So whatever you're going through, and if you're not going through anything, then just keep on living. Whatever you're going through, it's a temporary inconvenience for a permanent improvement, because a setback is a setup for a comeback. In every city, every country, every continent in which I have spoken over the life of my career, I have always been inspired by people asking me, "What is it that inspires you?" I'm inspired by parents who work 2 jobs and sometimes 3 jobs, because in their words, they would say, "Patty, you can be somebody." Be what? Be somebody. I'm inspired by my 31-year, 6 months, 18-day marriage to my husband, Bishop Earl McCloud Jr., the 127th elected and consecrated bishop of the African Methodist Episcopal Church, husband and helpmate, a global faith leader, partner and confidant, friend and supporter. And I am mentored by the wise counsel of Dr. Dolly DeSalle Adams, esteemed church leader and civic leader. I am renewed by every person who has shared their testimony and their test with me. Whether young or seasoned, they move from where they are to where they needed to be. And they understand that empowerment is more than a buzz phrase. It is to be in a ready, set, go posture. It is to understand that if you're not on the way, you might be in the way, so you may need to move out of the way. I am inspired by students that grew to understand that a C will not see you through, that you have to go into class to find the meaning of the lesson and not lessen the meaning of the assignment, because it is better to have an education and not need it than to need it and not have it. I celebrate personal and professional authenticity. Those who realize that success means that when you arrive at the 46th floor, you consistently have a consciousness to send the elevator back down. Madeleine Albright, the first female Secretary of State, was correct when she said there's a special place in hell for women who do not help each other. Until all of us have made it, none of us have made it. I am not confused that whatever accomplishments I have been blessed to make, many somebodies, and I know that somebodies is not it, but that's Ebonics, so I know you got it. Many picked me up and dusted me off. My belief in somebody bigger than myself, my family and friends and teachers and professors, mentors and mentees, leadership in religious and civic organizations. And although the list is endless, my time is not, so I will just say et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. As a lawyer, I want to just give 3 points and take my seat. Lessons learned. Life is not a vacation. It's a classroom. And not only is women's work never done, the definition keeps changing. Be careful about your self-talk. Own your choices and your challenges and your fears. And if you don't, they will ultimately own you. Get busy. Some people dream of success while others wake up and work hard to ensure it. Get involved or stop complaining. Without action, there is apathy. Some people make things happen and some watch things happen, and then there are a whole slew of folk wondering what in the world has happened. Start by starting. But don't whine, because whining won't get you there. Be a thought leader. Don't agonize, organize. Be clear. What we don't start today won't be finished tomorrow. Isn't that special? Enough already. Refuse to blame others or to make excuses. Cancel the pity party. Cancel the pity party. 85% of the people don't care what you're going through, and the other 15% are glad it's not them. Living in Atlanta, I love the way we say appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. Appreciate the fact that when the pieces of life's puzzle don't fit, keep on working with it till it fits without force. And remember, if it doesn't ultimately fit, then remember there are other puzzles. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for those who walked away because they made room for those who understood that tough times don't last, but tough people do. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for life and living. Instead of thinking about what's missing, think about what you have that everyone else is missing. Enough already. Silence provides neither protection nor growth. Be part of the conversation because greatness is measured by the things that we overcome. If you don't like something, change it. And if you can't change it, change your attitude. Leadership is never easy, but it's necessary. And if you think you're leading and you look back and nobody's following, perhaps you're just out for a walk. We need hard work and stick-to-itiveness and common sense. I tell this story all over the country because I love it and it's true. More twins are being born today. More twins are being born today. The teacher asked her elementary school children, how many know that more twins are being born today? The little girl said, I know more twins are being born today. She said, do you really know that? Can you explain it to the class? She said, look, I know why more twins are being born today. She said, then tell the class, more twins are being born today because they're scared to come up in here by themselves. Women of vision. The manager administers. The leader innovates. The manager is a copy, but the leader is original. The manager does things right, but the leader does the right thing. Enough already. Inquiring minds want to know. They want to know, how is it in 2014 we still have a dearth of African American women on governance boards? The largest U.S. businesses are making little progress, bringing more minorities and women into the boardrooms. Russell Reynolds, Inc. reveals that some companies refer to recycle, and they recycle directors because they want the experience and they don't welcome the newcomer to the board. Women and minorities with expertise for multiple directorships. And they noted that as of last June, 17% of 39 of the 229 publicly held corporations in the Fortune 250 companies had all majority board members. Notably, 34% of black women, 20% Hispanic women, 19.1% of women, and 19.8% of black men. Enough already. Press for boards to be more open-minded in defining the parameters of their pools of boards. ready, set, go talent. Let us be clear that diversity alive is a competitive advantage. Boardrooms and C-suite diversities are strongly linked. We remember, women belong in the House and in the Senate. Remember, Ginger Rogers did everything Fred Astaire did, but she walked backwards and in high heels. Women understand that housework will not kill you, but why take the chance? The United Nations has launched a he for she campaign so that everybody, and that's everybody can focus upon equal rights and opportunities. They want to involve advocates for change with action, not just talk, because it's later than it's ever been. Think about it. If we do nothing, it will take decades for our daughters and nieces and our sisters and our friends who are being eliminated and not more just because they are women. It is the he for she campaign. Let us stop defining each other by what we are not and start defining ourselves by who we are. Education is a powerful precondition to survival in America. It is the passport to personal freedom. My husband and I are returning from working in Africa. And in South Africa and in the Southeast Africa, there were always singing and celebration. And one song was Haya Haya, Haya Haya, Haya Haya. Be around people who take you higher, 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 higher. Nikki Giovanni said it, there's always something to do. There's hungry people to feed and naked people to clothe and sick people to comfort and make well. Share the happiness of those whom you call friend. Engage those among you who are visionary, and remove from your life those who offer you depression, despair, and disrespect. Because those things which make you exceptional will also make you lonely. But yours is not to follow the crowd. Yours is to lead the parade. So, Atlanta Business League and my sister friends, be a difference maker. Be the one that has her own bucket list, because guess what? In life, you will not escape this life alive. Be the one that has your own bucket list. Leanne Womack put it this way: I hope you will dance. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. That you get your fill to eat and always keep your hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. And when one door closes, I hope that another will open. Promise me that you give faith a fighting chance. And when you're given the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you will dance. I hope you never fear the mountains in the distance. I hope that you never fear and settle for the path of least resistance. But they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some hell-bent, bitter heart leave you. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you will dance.
Thank you for watching this ABL Media Center highlight. Please return often as we are continually updating our ABL Media